Why we're going back to the moon, NASA Artemis program. Almost 50 years after the last Apollo mission ventured to the lunar surface, NASA has established a program that promises to land humans on unexplored lunar regions and eventually the surface of Mars. And it all begins with Artemis I. It's no accident that the Artemis program is named for the twin sister of Apollo from Greek mythology. Artemis will pick up where the famed Apollo program left off in 1972 by sending crewed missions to the moon, but in a new way. The goals of the Artemis program include landing diverse crews of astronauts on the moon and exploring the shadowy lunar South Pole for the first time. The ambitious effort also aims to establish a sustained presence on the moon and create reusable systems that can enable human exploration of Mars and perhaps beyond. But none of this is possible without first taking one big step. Artemis I launched on November 16. The uncrewed mission will test every new component that will make future deep space exploration possible before humans make the journey in 2024 and 2025 aboard Artemis II and Artemis III. The Artemis I was launched from Kennedy Space Center in Florida. The launch window opened at 8:33 a.m. EDT, and mission will take 42 days to test the capabilities of the new heavy-lift Space Launch System rocket, as well as the space readiness and safety of the Orion spacecraft. Just to remind you before we continue the video that it would mean a lot to us if you would subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications for more videos like this. Okay, let's see what are the goals of the Artemis mission. In the broadest terms, the goals of this mission are to enable scientific discovery, open up new economic opportunities, and inspire a new generation of scientists, technologies, and leaders. By returning to the moon, NASA aims to find other resources that will support long-term space exploration. Along the way, the agency expects to learn more about the Earth, the Moon, and the universe. Establishing a presence on the Moon will give NASA the knowledge and operational confidence necessary to make it to Mars. Meanwhile, NASA's mission should create new economic opportunities on Earth and beyond. There's already momentum behind a nascent space economy that, according to NASA leaders, could in 20 years take public and private missions beyond low Earth orbit. NASA aims to stimulate services and infrastructure development on the lunar surface and in cislunar space. Anyway, we did our research about this, and we find three main reasons why we should go back to the moon. Let's take a look together. Number one reason: there's a lot of science to be done on the moon. The rock samples brought back by Apollo astronauts decades ago taught scientists a lot about the geologic history of Earth and the moon. What can be gathered from today's astronauts could tell us even more. As technology has steadily improved in the decades since Apollo, the level of detail on the moon's surface revealed by such proves as the Lunar Reconnaissance Orbiter is so extraordinary that they have already identified rocks on the lunar surface that they want astronauts to collect. Number two reason: it could spur new technologies. Dozens of new technologies created to go into space and to the moon have also brought substantial benefits to people on Earth, spawning everything from handheld computers to insulin pumps and freeze-dried food. Artemis could spark similar innovations. The Apollo guidance computer, for example, was a technological marvel of its day. It was an early demonstration of digital fly-by-wire technology that is used in modern passenger jets and military aircraft. New flame-retardant fabrics, first deployed for spacesuits to withstand very high temperatures and remain lightweight, are found today in clothing to protect firefighters around the country. Just imagine how many more technologies will benefit astronauts and the rest of the world. Number three reason: it has the potential to inspire a generation of engineers and scientists. It's often said that the Apollo moonshot inspired thousands of new engineers and scientists. While the number are impossible to quantify, according to a 2009 survey of 800 researchers, the moon landings deserve credit for motivating a large fraction of today's scientists. Of course, in addition to the mentioned reasons, there are many more. In any case, each of them aims to send astronauts to the moon in 2025, who will participate in further exploration of the moon, especially its South Pole, and discover many more scientific discoveries and perhaps the final conquest of Mars. Well, this project is huge. It requires a lot of preparation, study, and testing, but also money. The NASA Office of Inspector General, IOG, published an audit of the Artemis program, finding that NASA had already spent around $40 billion on this series of missions. The IOG said it expects the agency to spend around $93 billion by 2025. Guys, we reached the end of the video. That's it for today. Make sure to write comments, like, and share the video. Don't forget to press the notification button for more videos. Thank you for your attention. Have a nice day, and we will meet you again.